Hey guys, so I'm going to go into elementary school experience, what I can remember. So I don't remember having that many friends. Like, not like being like, oh, I'm a lonely little kid or whatever, but I mean, I only hung out with like, I think two or three other girls, and a lot of the time it was always we would always end up like arguing with each other, like little kids do. Um, but only one I am still friends with to this day, which is like mind blowing because it's been, I want to say 12 years now. Let's see, yeah, like 12 or 13 years. I think it's 12. But, okay, so, kindergarten and pre-K, I don't really recall. Just bits and pieces. I remember in kindergarten they had like this rainbow colored mat that we would have to sit on, and I'd always try to sit on the letter K because it was like alphabet, but of course there was like I think one other kid in the class that had the name that began with K. But I remember my kindergarten teacher for sure because my mom still talks to her and stuff, and all of my brothers had her, I believe. But yeah, she was really nice. I liked her a lot. And first grade is where I met at the time she's my best friend. I guess we're still best friends now. We just don't talk. We have kind of one of those like we're still best friends, but we don't talk every day or every 5 seconds type thing. But that was where I met her because I went up to her and I said, "Hey, you're the girl with the pretty blonde hair," and she's like, "You're the girl with the other pretty blonde hair," and we were best friends since that day forward. So yeah. That was all I really recall of first grade, was just that I met her and I had this teacher that kind of reminded me of somebody else in my family for like a long time, but after a while like didn't really. Anyways, second grade I vaguely remember because I think that's when I broke my arm and I was doing a flip off the monkey bars at home like I did at school, and I fell and landed on my arm, and yeah. I think my mom still has my cast, but it's like preserved, so it's like I wouldn't open it or anything, but it just has like all the signatures. I think she kept my first cast. I don't know, maybe she threw it out because we're moving. I don't know. But yeah, that was I believe that happened in second grade. If not second grade, it was fourth grade, but I'm pretty sure it's second grade. So that's all I really remember of second grade. Third grade, I don't really remember too much, except for there was this girl I was friends with, and you know how you kick the dodgeball in gym and like sometimes your shoe would fly off when you were like a little kid? Well, that's what happened to me, and I went to go back to get it, and my friend like shoved me when I was running, and I sprained my ankle, and my teacher wouldn't let me go to she let me go to the nurse, but she said that she said just put ice on it, and then I was like limping walking home, and my mom was like, "We're going to the doctor's," whatever, and I had sprained my ankle, so my mom was pretty pissed at the teacher because the teacher was just like, "Oh, you'll be okay, you probably just bruised whatever." So yeah, that I think I re-sprained that same ankle like at least 3 more times within the next like 3 years after that. Because I remember being at my best friend's birthday party, and her aunt or her grandmother said something like, "Oh, you sprained your ankle again?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, so that was like third grade, fourth grade, I think. And then fifth grade, my teacher looks exactly like my mother does without glasses. I mean, the resemblance is like, wow. If my mom took off her glasses, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference from far away. Close up, yeah, but yeah, they were same red hair, same facial features, everything for the most part. So I think by accident I called my teacher mom like 3 times because she looked like my mom. But she was really nice, and we had teaching aides in that class, Mr. Dave and some other guy, which they were nice. And then for math, I would have to go over to this other teacher's classroom, and she, like, I swear, she just hated me. I don't know why. I just felt like she did. I don't know if she did or not, but it's like she didn't seem to like me very much, and every time I asked something, she was kind of like, "Why are you asking? Why are you talking?" type attitude. So yeah, that's like all I remember elementary school wise, like certain things. I was good in like my classes. I don't think I ever had bad grades on anything except for when we would have to like do things in alphabetical order. I swear I'm dyslexic because I never could do things in alphabetical order. Anyways, so gym was cool because the guy that taught gym worked at Camden Yards, and he would get like baseball cards and stuff, like the Oriole baseball cards and stuff. So like if you were doing good in gym, you had a good grade, he would give you baseball cards. And let's see, art. My teachers kept switching. I didn't really care for the recent teacher that I had from there. But she was nice. It's just her teaching style was a little weird, but whose isn't? I'm trying to think what else. I think that was like it. Oh, and then we had like music class, which I loved. I had a favorite teacher, Miss Barty. I remember her. And we had chorus, and yeah, I miss her. She was a really good teacher. She was really nice. And what else? I can't remember any other. Oh, and then we would go to the media center, and Miss Z, the librarian, she's awesome. And I would spend a lot of my time in their cafeteria. And it's like you kind of didn't have a choice where you could sit, but it was kind of hard because you were grouped with your class. And then classmates. Okay, so some of the girls I was friends with from Girl Scouts because I was in Girl Scouts at the time. And then I was mostly friends with the boys. I don't know why. I just remember like I always hung out with the boys. I'm still friends with some of the boys from elementary school. Which that's all I can ever see them as boys, because it's like I knew them when they were like, you know, picking their nose and stuff like that. So I can't see them as men because in my eyes they're still like kids like we were. So yeah, so the friends I did have were good. The girls were kind of like, once they started acting a certain way, I kind of knew they were going to be a certain way, like growing up, which I was right, and which kind of sucked because we were such good friends. But yeah, so a lot of them turned into bullies, and I was bullied quite a bit in elementary school. Not as much as middle school and high school. Definitely not as much as high school. Like one girl threatened to punch me in the face. There was another bully that lived down the street and he tried punching me in the face. And then of course my friend that had shoved me and I had sprained my ankle. There was girls that would tease me because I was kind of a chubby kid. So yeah, not. And some of those bullies like continued on into middle school. But yeah, so overall my elementary school experience I would say was normal. Nothing too weird. Oh, in first grade, yeah, first grade was when my mom had my baby brother, so I think it was like first grade, second grade. Pretty sure it was first grade. But anyways, alright. Next up is my middle school experience.